Welcome to the final stop on our journey across the Jimmy Zielinski tragedy trilogy, trademark, with Buried, the biggest, easiest snooze fest of all time. Before I say anything about that, I want to say a few things about the map. I don't know what is going on in this map. The western town buried underground doesn't really have an explanation, as does the ghost and why it exists. Leroy doesn't make sense either, he's just a giant man that's just there. Sure, Drak cleared up his story and named him Arthur, but I'll still call him Leroy for shits and gigs, but that was just Blundell fixing up Jimmy Zielinski's mess. There's a comment Misty makes about how wound would heal, making it seem like she was bitten, but turns out that comment meant about jack shit as she wasn't bit, as shown by the comics. So nobody knows what that is about. The map itself, I feel, doesn't use the map's western setting to its full extent, as while there is a new perk with a bit more of a western theme and a western revolver, that's about it. The wonder weapon has nothing to do with the western theme, and the boss zombie is just a ghost in a dress, rather than, I don't know, a cowboy on a zombie horse, or a cowboy with a whip weapon. Two ideas that have a more western relevance and also seem like a possible cool new enemy, if you work on it a little bit. The wonder weapon could have been something like an old crank gun, and they could have added a western repeater, and maybe have a new special verbal with dynamite, maybe even a double-barrel shotgun, instead of that time bomb verbal weapon. If any map had the most missed potential, it was Buried. And before I get onto the main problem of this map, what confuses me is that after Mob kind of fixed the problem Jimmy's maps had with only allowing one buildable part being holdable at a time, Buried decided to go back to the one item limit because why not, I guess. Now to get to the big bad problem with this map. It is really easy, and not in the Rev, absolutely stupidly broken, unbalanced fun kind of way. It's in the boring snooze fest kind of way. I think I will share with you one of my strategies that made the map pathetically easy. Have more than one player, the more the better. Pack a punch the AN-94 and the Paralyzer. Get the trample steam, sit down in the jug area and set up the trample steams, and now you can relax for a long time. All of this can be set up before round 5 if you have points in the bank, and I doubt that you even need the Paralyzer. Better still, I'm pretty sure that's one of the weaker strategies, but at the very least you are guaranteed the most unenjoyable and boring round 30s of your zombie killing life. It's not even a situation where you'll have difficulty getting any strategy setting up. It's all easy. You know what? I think that Buried is the worst of the Jimmy Zielinski tragedy trilogy trademark. I'm getting sick of that as well. I hate Die-Rise and Transit more, and I will stick to my guns in saying Die-Rise is the worst designed Treyarch Zombies map. But I would rather something that makes me hate it rather than something that makes me bored of it. I would rather feel something rather than feel nothing. And now we come to the end of the Jimmy Zielinski tragedy trilogy trademark, and that is the last time I have to say that. Now we will go into basically what I will call the start of BO4. 9 days to go to the release of Black Ops 4. 1-digit numbers now. It's getting close.